What's going on, everybody? I'm not gonna keep you guys long. Wanted to jump on here really quick in regards to a post that I made. When was that post made? That post was made 4 days ago, and because of the overwhelming response, it kind of sped things up for me a little bit. But in the comment section, I've had people reaching out, asking about this whole digital media thing. And I'm kind of getting on myself because I had started on this path a couple of years ago. And actually, more than a couple of years ago because it was prior to 2020. But there's a reason that now we're having these conversations, and I really think they're important. A lot has changed over the last 4 years. Um, Make sure that you guys can hear me. A lot of the things have changed over the last 4 years, and I really think it's important for anyone that owns a business, anyone that has a passion project, anyone that just has a message that they want to put out into the world. I think we're past the days of just get started, just turn your phone on, just get started with what you have. Now, although I do believe that that's if that's all you can do, then definitely do that. But there are some key things and elements that I believe that you ought to be striving for, and not always trying to go for the bottom rung, meaning this the bare minimum. Now, a lot of stuff that we're going to be discussing in our time, not tonight, but because this is going to be really quick, I'm not going to be here long. But just with this whole digital media concept, I want everybody to understand that no matter what you do, if you are in media, photographer, video, makeup, if you are an electrician, a plumber, if you are whatever your career, whatever your interest is in, before any of those things, you guys are a media company first. And I think we're at the point in time where even me in my career and working with the people that I work with, not all the time people are going to want to hire a professional to come and do their media for them. You know, on bigger projects, they will. I mean, this is just where we are now. And so I think it's important to understand those things and and this is unscripted. Y'all gonna hear my family in the background really quick, but this was totally unplanned. I didn't plan to do this today. But I think now more than ever, it's important to understand that you all can equip yourselves to show up in media how you want to show up. I think that's really important. Of course, we're going to always have the fear of public speaking, which hopefully during our time together we'll work through those things. But my job here is to help you guys to understand the media, how to show up, identify what your requirements are, because everything is different. One of the things that really got this whole ball rolling was a post that I made about Shannon Sharp and how he dialed into ESPN for First Take. And it was a picture of Stephen A. It was Molly Querom in the middle, and it was Shannon Sharp on one side. And Molly was in the studio. Stephen A. was coming in remote via ESPN feed, and Shannon was, like I said in the post, he was at the crib with his own setup. And Shannon came in, and his quality and his media, his quality of his presentation just looked better than ESPN. And so, why is that important? Because now, with so much content being in the feed, um, with so much content being in the feed, it's very important that we learn how to slow the scroll, right? If you want people to see your message, if you want people to hear what you have to say, you have to be able to slow down the scroll because people are just looking, when they're scrolling through their feeds, they're just looking through um, to find something that's going to catch their eye. And this is why I say you have to start paying attention to what you're producing and how you're showing up because yes, if all you have is an Android phone or iPhone to get started, you can go live. doing that. You can show up doing that. One of the focuses that I want to build in our community is showing up the best way you can and building out something in your home or office that's multi-purpose, something that you can use for live video, something that you can use for podcasting, something that you can use for just recording video. We're going to talk about brand. We're going to talk about all of those different things that come into play to help you show up, to help you be consistent, and to help people to, as they're scrolling, to quickly identify who you are and what it is that you can possibly serve them with. So we're going to, I understand people are in different places, and I don't want to just kind of just inundate you all with just a lot of technical jargon and stuff like that. But lighting is important. We're going to talk about lighting. We're going to talk about audio, just to kind of let you guys know, when it comes down to video production, audio is the single most important thing that there is. So we're talking about lighting, we're talking about audio, we'll talk about video, we'll talk about photo a little bit, because I do believe there still is a place for that. But I want you guys to understand that how you guys show up in media is going to be very important. So guys, I'm still in the process of identifying how I want to present this. If I want to present this over on my YouTube channel or do this on Facebook. I'll be honest with you guys. I want to do this. I'm really leaning to do this on YouTube just because I like the way that the content is evergreen there. But here's what I want you guys to do. I do have my top 5 tips or my top 5 lighting diagram. For those of you all that I get questions all the time about how I light different things, whether it's with video, whether it's with photos. So I do have a free guide for you guys if you're interested in that. I want you guys, because we're only pushing this out to Facebook right now, I want you guys to go ahead and shoot me a direct message and just say lighting, and I will make sure that I get that guide over to you guys so you can kind of see how the different concepts of lighting works. I'm really excited about this, guys, because I've been in photography and media for over 20 years now, and there have definitely been some shifts that have been taking place. There have been a lot of changes, and it's very easy to just try to get over that. I kick myself sometimes because if we look at a lot of the brands that we follow that have been really consistent, say I know one in particular, I won't call any names here, but they got started in like 2018, 2019, but they blew up 2020 to 2023, which was the heart of the pandemic. Why that's important is because people had a captive audience, and if you go back and you watch a lot of people who were consistent during that time, you just saw things getting better and better and better as time went on. So that's what I want to do for you guys. I want you guys to get started. I want you guys to put your best foot forward and us to build a community around this, because it's really fun, it's really exciting, and there's so many different options that you can have. But the one thing that we're going to focus on here is providing a all-in-one excuse me, providing a all-in-one solution to help you reach your media needs. Like I said, whether it's podcasting, live video, or just video recording, we're going to break down software, lighting, video, audio, the whole nine. All right. So I just want to check in with you guys now. If you have any questions, definitely leave them on this video. And of course, like I said, if you want my top 5 lighting diagrams, go ahead and shoot me a direct message and I'll get that over to you guys. It's completely free. So you can kind of get an idea of how we like these particular things. All right. I will check in with you guys on the next one. Take care.